ladies and gents, that we are well started on our way. I'm going to show you now the famous little village of New York, otherwise known as Manhattan. And now, ladies and gents, we're on that famous street known as Broadway, Times Square, with the Times Building directly in the background. And now, ladies and gents, the Walmart Building, 753 feet high, they say, built on a tin dime. Now, ladies and gents, we are crossing Brooklyn Bridge, made famous by Steve Brody. Manhattan directly in the background. And ahead of you, Coney Island. Luna Park on the right. Luna Park, Coney Island. Famous playground of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will stop for 1 hour to permit you to enjoy the novel and unusual entertainment features of this park of pleasure. And not the least of its famous attractions is Sally's Saltwater Cafe.
Cream kisses, only a dime. Cream kisses, have a good time. Red and blue and yellow, color for each fella. Cream kisses, only a dime. Cream kisses, right this way, folks. The best kisses in Coney Island.
Hello, man.
Hiya, Skeet.
How's business?
Oh, fair for early in the season. Pretty weather we're having, ain't it?
It's always pretty when you're around, Sally.
Save that for your lady passengers.
Which one?
That blonde that made 4 trips with you.
Oh, you noticed that, huh?
I didn't, but Baltimore and Dutch did.
They would. Okay, you win. I quit.
Well, Skeezy, where'd you buy 'em?
Why, I'm nothing. The company give 'em to me. And what's more, Sally, look, it won't be long now before I own half of that bus company. And Sally, by that time, I ought to be able to...
What do you think this is, the Battle of Gettysburg? Hey, you better practice when I'm trying to make pitches.
Why, hello, boys. Did I make some noise? Goodness me.
Noise? I was trying to pose a guy named Ty was being attacked by the Germans.
Well, I'll tell you, Dutch. Leather Lungs here was talking to Sally, and I got so tired to hear him run off the mouth, I just thought I'd hush him up.
Hey, don't you never do nothing but talk to Sally?
That's all I ever see him do when he's down here.
When I'm down here is right. And how often is that? Twice a day for an hour at a time. And you guys are here all the time. You should bellyache to me about talking to Sally.
Yeah, how many times you taken her up to Manhattan in that sap sedan of yours?
Yeah.
And how many pictures have you made of her?
Yeah.
Well, what about all these shooting lessons you're giving her if it comes to that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's...
Different.
What are you trying to shooting lessons and you with your photographs?
What's all this
Looking like a dog.
Doggone it, you guys can't do more talking and never get anywhere.
Oh, we can, huh? All right. How's for the three of us to go over and leave it to Sally?
Come on.
Here, have it.
Excuse me, will you play over
Listen, Sally, you gotta settle something.
You guys put your freight. Out of here, all of you. You're interrupting trade. This early in the season, we need every nickel we can get.
This is serious.
So's my business. Go on, Dutch. Back to your coda.
Oh.
And as for you, Skates, you better warm that megaphone of yours up elsewhere.
Cream kisses, only a dime.
And as for you, sharpshooter, back to your arsenal.
Come on, Foghorn. Bring the loudspeaker in the new camp and I'll mug you.
Okay.
Matter getting sore?
No, I ain't sore.
Got your feelings hurt, huh? You ought to be tougher like Dutch and Skeets. You couldn't hurt their feelings.
But you could.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they're both crazy about you.
Oh, and you're not, huh?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, then you are.
And I didn't say that either.
Hey, wait a minute. Come back here. All the way back. Come on, come on.
All right.
No. Hold your chin up high. Why, don't move. Hold that pose. Now, smile.
Hey, what's the secret about them things?
What secret? What things?
What are you guys always hiding behind them black claws?
Oh, shut up and keep still.
Hey, you know, I'm getting pretty sick of seeing all these pictures of Sally around here.
You're getting pretty sick of seeing all the photographs of Sally around here, huh? I'm going to tell her that one.
Ah, you know what I mean. You're just trying to make something out of it.
I don't have to make nothing out of it. You said it, and she's going to hear about it.
Ah, go on, wake up, Brownie.
Now take your hat off and put your money in, I'll take another one. And sit up straight. Now turn your head a little bit more to the left.
This way.
I said your head. Now, where are you? What are you doing? Hey, what's the matter with you? Are you clowning with me? Look. Can you imagine that dirty cheat cutting in on us like that?
Sally, were you ever on a whaling ship?
Why, no, why?
Well, you certainly sink a deep harpoon, baby.
Two hamburgers, Abe, with everything that goes with them.
Yeah, Josh. Make it full.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
Sizzler.
All right.
Well, how about the hamburgers?
And I'll have a bottle of beer.
Me too. Beer, Skeet?
Jabba.
Dutch?
A weak cup of tea.
Much obliged, Mug. Okay.
Yeah.
So those gills get a kick out of that?
Gee whiz, wouldn't it be swell on a concession like this?
Yeah. But you're on bus line. That's what I'm after. And that's what I'm going to have someday. And that's a very far off, either. Remember what I was telling you, Sally?
Yeah, but a nice, dignified business. Like photography. With an elegant gallery up Manhattan. On 8th Avenue, maybe. And like I was saying, Sally, you can make all the appointments, huh?
Yeah, but you know what I'd like? The great big string of candy stores like Tyler's. What are you so quiet about? Where do I fit in your business?
I haven't got any business. I was just thinking. You know, up to now, I never have done much thinking. I never cared much about where I was, except to go someplace else. But you can't go on forever. If you stay still, it starts you thinking. And if you think, you gotta have ambition. And I've been thinking. And what I've been thinking is this. If I could get back down there to...
What's all the whistles?
Something's going on. Extra paper! Come on, let's go! Hey, what are all the noises for?
Oh, I think maybe it's some holiday that we don't know nothing about. What is it, Bill? Is it?
United States
Yeah.
joins the Allies. Paper! Extra! More now, extra! Extra! Hey, here it is, extra. The United States joins the Allies. Paper! We're going to war now.
Boy, oh, boy.
War declared.
Hey, this excitement. Say, listen, that extra may be a phony. What do you say we all go around and have a look at the bulletin board? I'll only be a minute. I'll go sip off this apron and get a hat, and I'll be right with you. Don't go away now, any of you. Will you wait till I... Please wait. I'll be right back.
Well, I suppose you two guys will be bidding me goodbye and packing again pretty soon, huh?
Do I look dumb? Shake hands with Dutch there. He follows all the circus parades.
Not me, brother. I got a business to take care of. I'm going to keep the home fires burning. You guys can go if you want to.
That's all a lot of baloney. Bands and flags. What do you get out of it? Nothing but beans and typhoid.
How do you know?
I had a grandfather that went once.
Dutch, eat. Tell Sally why I couldn't come. Tell her I'm on duty, will you, pal?
Why, certainly, Admiral. Anything you say.
At your service, Commodore, absolutely. So that's your right, is it?
Look, listen, Sally. I ain't got no time to put on no fancy build-up, you understand? But I guess you know how I feel. And us Navy guys, we work fast. Look, how about it, Sally? Can I put a hoop on you?
A hoop?
Yeah, sure. A ring. A ring that means enlistment for life. Or at least during good behavior.
But, Skates, I don't want to get married just now.
Oh, don't be bashful, Sally. Come on, speak up. We're liable to be interrupted any minute.
You mean Baltimore?
No, Dutch. He'd have been in now, only bumped into a blonde in the subway.
What do you mean he bumped into a blonde? You shoved me into a manhole when I was blowing me nose and couldn't see. Hello, Sally.
Dutch, where's Baltimore?
Well, I don't know. I guess you're still on the...
Hasn't he been to see you in the last few days, Sally?
No.
Oh, well, I guess maybe he didn't get around to you.
Oh, no, I guess not. You see,
I see, all right. Well, you boys listen to what you can tell Mr. Baltimore Clark for me. Tell him I never missed him, and I never will. And as far as I'm concerned, he's just a blank cartridge.
Well, Sally, you can't never say that we didn't warn you.
We certainly did. Oh, forget him, Sally. I want to talk to you private.
Yeah, but you ain't got time. Come on, we gotta get back to Brooklyn.
You was here, Gavin, wasn't you?
All right, stay here and get shot for deserting if you wanna. These is war times, and the ship sails at 3:30.
Well, all right.
Sales? What do you mean? Sales where?
Well, I ain't told us yet, but I think maybe Boy Lynn.
Ah, boy, Lynn. Well, we gotta get going.
Yeah.
Well, goodbye, Sally.
Goodbye, Skeezy.
Come on.
Dutch.
Goodbye.
Wait a minute. What about Baltimore? Is he going too?
Oh, sure. The captain couldn't get along without him. He's got him down there running the ship right now.
Oh, I see. I see. He's on duty. That's why he couldn't come and tell me goodbye.
Well, we gotta be shoving off, Sally. We'll tell Baltimore just what you said.
We certainly will, Sally. We'll tell him just as soon as we get on the ship.
So long, Sally.
I gotta see someone. He's on a destroyer.
Well, I'm afraid you're late, but you might try her.
Oh, thanks.
I got another handkerchief. I can help you.
How?
Hey, look. There's Sally.
Yeah, she's signaling to me.
To you, to me, you mean.
I-L-O-C-E-Y-O.
Let's go places.
Let's go.
Don't get excited. I just brought you some mail.
Officer, you guapo.
Never mind the officer. Don't pay no attention to him. Just take this and go in there and wait for us.
And you stick right with her.
Si, tonto.
Thanks.
Dutch?
Well, if it ain't from Sally.
So's mine. Hey, where's yours?
I didn't get any.
Hey, Bartholomew, if you don't think this little girl is crazy about me, you ought to get a load of this.
Oh, yeah. Listen to this. If the Kaiser knew how I longed for you, he would end this war so you could come back to your lonesome little Sally. And look at this. Ain't that sweet?
She sends you regards, Baltimore, though.
I don't see nothing in mine for you.
Thanks. When you write to her, tell her I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sure. Well, be seeing you, Admiral.
Hey, wait a minute. You guys have got to lay off of this kind of stuff and remember Sally.
Well, what about her?
Well, she's lonesome and waiting for you, ain't she?
Huh? Oh, yeah, but you know how us sailors is.
Sure, I know. That's why I'm watching out for her. That means you, too.
Ah, but look here, Baltimore. I don't think I stand much chance at that. Dutch here's got too much, personality.
Oh, Skeets, now how can you say that?
Listen, you two guys have got to behave yourselves and play fair with Sally, or back to the ship you go.
Huh?
Hey, but now, wait a
Oh,
minute.
listen.
I'll be seeing you.
Well, Mr. Herman, would you like to go and take a stroll with me through the museum?
Not a bad idea, Mr. O'Reilly. Let's go down and join up with the rest of the dummies. Please, Skeets, always remain a gentleman.
Thanks for the... Well, that's the first time I ever heard you guys talk in your own language. Now get busy and clean this joint up. O'Brien, keep that bunk in shipshape. Perkins, clear that gear off the table. What do you think the mess cook's gonna say? You ought to know better than to...
You don't know a fellow in the Navy by the name of Baltimore Clark, do you?
Baltimore Clark?
Yeah?
Is he a fellow with blonde hair?
Yeah?
A big fellow about 6 feet tall?
Yeah?
Weighs about 160 pounds?
That's him.
Well, I don't think we know him, lady. Ah, don't worry, miss. He's most likely a big guy. You know, an admiral or something. That's the reason that we don't know him. Come on, sailor.
Thanks for the candy, miss.
Okay, sailor.
Yeah, looks like we're done for.
No, stop! Pass up that last shoot!
you yell out?
Where was you? What are you trying to do? Scare us to death?
Oh, shut up, you buck. Oh, boy, look at that. What is? On your left, ladies and gents, the pride of Uncle Sid's Navy. On my right, the squarest, sharpest shootingest gob in the Navy. And behind me is Broadway, Times Square, with the Times Building directly in the background. And ahead of you, Coney Island, Luna Park on the right, Luna Park, the famous playground of the world, where we will pause for 1 hour to give you an opportunity to enjoy its unusual features. And if any of you folks would like to take home a little souvenir of the occasion, I refer you to my old buddy, Dutch Hyman. Dutch is the best photographer on earth. And he can take your picture just like he took the German. And on your right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Baltimore Clark, the one-man Navy, in his own shooting gallery. Baltimore done a lot of shooting during the war, and now he's the big shot with Sally.
Are you kidding?
Hoist your anchors. That's all.